Dear viewers, have you ever felt that your legs are getting weaker with age? You wake up in the morning and your steps no longer feel steady. You tire easily, experience leg cramps, or even start trembling just from standing for a few minutes. In middle and older age, our legs are more than just a means of getting around. They represent freedom, independence, and quality of life. But without proper care, especially if we lack essential vitamins and minerals, our legs will gradually weaken, bones will become brittle, and the risk of falling or serious injury will increase significantly. So, what's the solution? In today's video, 24 It Health will reveal 7 of the most important vitamins and minerals that help build strong muscles, support bone strength, and most importantly, help older adults stay active, steady, and confident in every step they take. Part 1: Vitamin D, the key to strong, steady legs. Over time, in middle and older age, many people begin to notice that their legs aren't as strong as they used to be. Standing for long periods, walking long distances, or even climbing stairs can suddenly become more difficult. One of the most common yet often overlooked reasons behind this decline is a deficiency in vitamin D. Vitamin D is not just about calcium absorption or preventing osteoporosis. It is an essential nutrient for maintaining muscle strength, especially in the legs, the part of the body that carries your full weight every day. When vitamin D is lacking, muscles gradually weaken, reflexes slow down, and balance becomes compromised, significantly increasing the risk of falling. Many studies have demonstrated a clear link between low vitamin D levels and reduced physical function. One study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism showed that older adults with sufficient vitamin D had stronger muscles, better balance, and a lower risk of falls compared to those who were deficient. So, why are older adults more prone to vitamin D deficiency? The answer lies in both skin and lifestyle. As we age, the skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight. On top of that, many seniors spend less time outdoors due to limited mobility, fear of sun exposure, or underlying health issues. As a result, vitamin D deficiency becomes increasingly common without most people realizing it. The impact of vitamin D deficiency goes beyond weak legs. It can also lead to muscle inflammation, chronic pain, cramps, and in more severe cases, osteoporosis and fractures. And for older adults, just one fall can result in months of recovery, significantly affecting their independence and quality of life. So, how can this be improved? The good news is that boosting vitamin D levels is quite simple. Aim to get at least 15 to 30 minutes of sunlight daily, preferably in the morning or late afternoon. In addition, include vitamin D rich foods in your diet, such as salmon, mackerel, eggs, dairy, and mushrooms. For those who have trouble absorbing nutrients or who get little sun exposure, vitamin D supplements may be necessary under a doctor's guidance. It's also important for seniors to have their vitamin D levels checked regularly. Often, symptoms like leg fatigue, joint pain, or general weakness aren't just a part of aging. They may simply be signs that the body is missing a key nutrient. Part 2: Calcium, the foundation for strong leg bones. When we talk about leg health, most people think of muscles. But there's another critical factor that supports every step we take: our bones. And calcium is the foundational mineral that keeps those bones strong, especially in the legs where they bear the most weight and impact. As we age, bone loss becomes a natural and gradual process. The body's ability to absorb calcium declines over time, even though the need for it remains just as important. Without enough calcium, bones become weak and brittle. For seniors, this can turn a simple slip into a serious fracture, especially in the hips, knees, or legs, causing prolonged recovery and sometimes permanent mobility loss. But calcium isn't only for bones, it also plays a vital role in muscle contraction. Every movement from standing up to taking a step relies on calcium. Without adequate levels, muscles may cramp, feel weak, or struggle to generate the strength needed for stable movement. One of the early signs of calcium deficiency in older adults is frequent leg cramps, muscle weakness, or unsteady walking. Many people assume this is just part of getting older, but in reality, it may be something that can be improved simply by increasing calcium intake in the right way. So, how can we make sure the body is getting enough calcium? The most natural and effective way is through food. Excellent sources of calcium include milk, yogurt, cheese, kale, spinach, sardines with bones, tofu, almonds, and calcium fortified plant based milks. Eating a variety of these foods helps the body absorb calcium better and maintain healthy levels over time. However, for those with restricted diets, dairy intolerance, or absorption issues, calcium supplements may be necessary. But it's important not to overdo it. Too much calcium, especially from supplements, can lead to kidney stones or calcium deposits in the arteries. That's why older adults should consult with their healthcare provider and aim for the recommended intake of around 1,100 milligrams per day, ideally from a mix of food and supplements. Just as important as calcium intake is movement. Weight bearing exercises such as walking, light resistance training, and even simple yoga or stretching routines help stimulate bone regeneration and direct calcium to where it's needed most, your bones. Without movement, even with sufficient calcium intake, bone strength may still decline. In short, calcium is the building block that gives bones their strength and durability. When combined with the right level of physical activity and other supporting nutrients like vitamin D, calcium becomes a powerful ally in helping seniors stay mobile, independent, and resilient in everyday life. Part 3, Vitamin B12, supporting nerve function for smooth, coordinated leg movement. When your legs feel weak, slow to react, or tingly, most people think of muscle problems or joint pain, but often the root of the issue lies deeper in your nervous system. And one essential nutrient that keeps that system functioning properly is vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 plays a vital role in maintaining healthy nerve cells and supporting the transmission of electrical signals from your brain to your muscles, especially the muscles in your legs. Without enough B12, those signals slow down or get misdirected, leading to symptoms like heaviness, numbness, or unsteadiness in your lower limbs. Movements that were once automatic, like climbing stairs or walking across a room, suddenly become more difficult or unstable. Many older adults experience a gradual decline in mobility and balance without realizing that a B12 deficiency may be to blame. One of the most common early signs is a sensation of tired or heavy legs, often accompanied by tingling or reduced coordination. These issues are frequently dismissed as normal aging, but they are not inevitable and can often be reversed with proper care. So, why is B12 deficiency so common among seniors? As we age, the body produces less stomach acid, which is essential for absorbing B12 from food. Conditions like chronic gastritis, acid reflux, or long-term use of antacids can further impair absorption. In addition, diets low in animal products or lacking in variety can gradually lead to a slow but steady decline in B12 levels. The consequences of prolonged B12 deficiency go beyond fatigue. It can cause irreversible nerve damage, affect reflexes, increase fall risk, and reduce overall mobility. Many older adults who frequently stumble or feel unsure on their feet may actually be experiencing subtle neurological effects of low B12 levels. The good news is that correcting a B12 deficiency can lead to remarkable improvements in energy, leg strength, and coordination. Seniors who restore their B12 levels often report that their legs feel stronger, lighter, and more responsive. So, where does vitamin B12 come from? It is naturally found in animal-based foods such as meat, eggs, dairy, fish, and shellfish, especially liver and clams, which are rich sources. For those on plant-based diets or with absorption issues, B12 fortified cereals and plant based milks or supplements are essential. B12 supplements are generally safe, and excess amounts are excreted through urine. In some cases, especially when absorption is poor, B of injections may be recommended by doctors for faster, more effective results. Routine blood tests can help monitor levels and prevent deficiency before symptoms become serious. Ultimately, strong legs are about more than just muscle mass. If your nerves aren't firing properly, your legs won't move properly. Ensuring adequate vitamin B12 levels is one of the most overlooked but powerful ways to protect balance, prevent falls, and maintain your independence as you age. Part 4. Magnesium, the mineral that regulates muscle function and prevents leg cramps. Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night by a painful leg cramp? Or felt your legs growing heavy and tired after just a short walk or period of standing? These could be signs that your body is low in magnesium, a vital mineral often overlooked when it comes to leg health. Magnesium plays a central role in regulating muscle contractions and nerve function. It ensures that your muscles contract and relax smoothly without sudden spasms or involuntary tightening. When magnesium levels drop, the communication between nerves and muscles becomes disrupted, leading to leg cramps, muscle stiffness, and that uncomfortable restlessness, especially at night. Magnesium is also essential for supporting bone strength, working hand in hand with calcium. While calcium gets most of the attention for bone health, without magnesium, your body can't properly absorb or direct calcium to the bones. Instead, calcium may end up being deposited in soft tissues, potentially causing joint stiffness or even contributing to cardiovascular issues. In addition to its role in muscle and bone health, magnesium has a calming effect on the nervous system. It helps ease muscle tension, improves sleep quality, and supports faster recovery after physical activity, all of which are especially beneficial for seniors. Unfortunately, magnesium deficiency is common among older adults. Aging, stress, and the long-term use of certain medications like diuretics, antacids, and blood pressure medications can all lower magnesium levels in the body. On top of that, diets low in leafy greens, whole grains, nuts, and legumes may not provide enough magnesium on a daily basis. When magnesium is lacking, everyday activities such as walking or standing for extended periods may become more tiring than they should. You might notice a gradual decline in endurance, slower stair climbing, and a general feeling of heaviness in the legs. Again, many people chalk this up to aging, but often it's simply the body's way of signaling a nutritional gap. Thankfully, magnesium can be replenished naturally. Foods rich in magnesium include pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach, black beans, avocados, and whole grains. Adding these to your meals regularly can help restore balance and support muscle and bone health. For those who struggle to get enough through diet alone, magnesium supplements, particularly forms like magnesium citrate or glycinate, are more easily absorbed and effective. However, it's always best to speak with a healthcare provider before starting any supplement regimen, especially if you're taking other medications. The benefits of restoring magnesium are often felt quickly. Many seniors report fewer leg cramps, better sleep, improved flexibility, and increased energy in their legs. Even balance and coordination may improve, as magnesium supports the neuromuscular connections responsible for smooth movement. In short, magnesium is a behind the scenes powerhouse. When it's in balance, your legs can move freely, recover faster, and feel stronger throughout the day. Part 5. Potassium, preventing cramps and supporting leg stability. Imagine stepping out of bed in the morning and immediately being hit with a sharp cramp in your calf. Sound familiar? Muscle cramps like this are one of the most common symptoms of potassium deficiency, especially in older adults. Potassium is an essential electrolyte that helps regulate muscle function by balancing the fluids inside and outside of muscle cells. When potassium levels are too low, your muscles can contract involuntarily, leading to painful cramps, particularly in the legs. But that's just the beginning. Have you ever felt your legs trembling after standing for a while? Or noticed increased stiffness when walking? Potassium plays a crucial role in transmitting signals between nerves and muscles. Without enough of it, these signals become slow or inefficient, causing weakness, shakiness, and difficulty with controlled movement. For older adults, this significantly increases the risk of falls, but potassium's role doesn't stop at muscles. It also contributes to bone health by neutralizing excess acids in the body that can gradually degrade bone density. In fact, studies show that a potassium rich diet may help slow bone loss and reduce the risk of osteoporosis, making potassium doubly important for strong, stable legs. So, how can you ensure your body is getting enough potassium? Nature offers us a wide variety of potassium rich foods. While bananas are the most well known source, they are far from the only one. Excellent alternatives include sweet potatoes, avocados, spinach, beans, oranges, and even a baked potato with the skin on, which actually provides more potassium than a banana. Including these foods regularly in your diet can help keep your potassium levels stable and your muscles and bones working in harmony. This balance is especially important for seniors who already face age related changes in muscle mass and circulation. What about supplements? While potassium supplements exist, they should be used with caution and only under medical supervision. Too much potassium, especially in people with kidney problems or those on certain medications, can be dangerous and may lead to heart rhythm issues. The recommended daily intake for potassium is about 2600 milligrams for women and 3400 milligrams for men, which is generally achievable through a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and legumes. In summary, potassium is more than just a muscle supporting mineral. It's a guardian of both muscle function and bone strength. It ensures that your legs can move steadily, respond quickly, and maintain balance in every step. By including potassium rich foods in your daily meals, you're not just reducing cramps. You're taking a big step towards safer movement, greater confidence, and long term mobility as you age. Part 6: Vitamin K, guiding calcium to where it belongs. When we think of strong bones, calcium and vitamin D usually get all the attention. But without vitamin K, these nutrients can't do their jobs properly. Vitamin K acts like a traffic controller, directing calcium into your bones where it strengthens the skeleton and keeping it out of places it doesn't belong, like your arteries or soft tissues where it can cause stiffness and other problems. For seniors, this becomes even more important. Vitamin K helps activate osteocalcin, a special protein that binds calcium to the bone matrix. This process makes bones denser and more resistant to fractures, particularly in the hips, knees, and legs, which are most vulnerable during a fall. But the benefits of vitamin K don't stop at bones. It also plays a role in joint health and muscle function. If your knees feel stiff after sitting for a while, or ache when you move, you might be missing this vital nutrient. Research has shown that vitamin K can help reduce joint inflammation, slow the progression of osteoarthritis, and improve overall flexibility. Balance problems, difficulty walking, and increased fall risk are often related to weakened muscles and poor coordination. Emerging studies suggest that vitamin K supports muscle strength and control, especially in older adults. It does this by regulating calcium inside muscle cells, ensuring proper muscle contractions, and preventing jerky or uncoordinated movements. So, where can we get vitamin K? There are two main forms. Vitamin K1, which is found in leafy green vegetables like spinach, kale, Swiss chard, collard greens, and Brussels sprouts. Vitamin K2, which is found in fermented foods such as natto, fermented soybeans, aged cheeses, egg yolks, and liver. Vitamin K2 is particularly effective because it stays active in the body longer and plays a bigger role in directing calcium into bones rather than arteries. To increase your vitamin K levels, aim to eat more green vegetables and, if possible, include fermented or animal based foods that contain K2. Even something as simple as adding a handful of spinach to a smoothie or a serving of sauteed kale to your dinner can make a real difference. However, a note of caution: if you are taking blood thinning medications like warfarin, you must talk to your doctor before increasing your vitamin K intake, as it can interfere with these medications. In short, vitamin K is a critical but often forgotten piece of the puzzle when it comes to keeping your legs strong, your bones protected, and your movement steady. Without it, calcium may not go where it's needed most, and that could put your health and independence at risk. Part 7: Vitamin B6, boosting endurance and reducing inflammation in leg muscles. When it comes to leg strength, most people focus on calcium, magnesium, or vitamin D. But there's another important nutrient that quietly supports both muscle endurance and recovery: vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine. Vitamin B6 plays a key role in maintaining nerve function, ensuring smooth communication between the brain and your muscles, especially in your legs. When B6 levels are low, these signals become sluggish or misdirected, leading to tingling, heaviness, weakness, or even unsteady walking. Many older adults attribute these symptoms to aging, when in fact, their bodies may simply be lacking the right nutrients. One of B6's most important roles is in the metabolism of protein. It helps the body break down and use protein effectively to build and repair muscle tissues. Without enough B6, even a protein rich diet may not support muscle maintenance. This is especially crucial for seniors whose muscle mass tends to decline naturally with age. Vitamin B6 also has powerful anti inflammatory effects, helping to reduce muscle fatigue, soreness, and stiffness. If you often feel sore after minimal exertion, or notice your legs take longer to recover after physical activity, increasing your B6 intake may provide much needed relief. Beyond muscle function, B is essential for the production of hemoglobin, the part of red blood cells that carries oxygen throughout your body. Low B6 levels can lead to decreased oxygen delivery to muscles, making them tire more quickly, even during light activities like walking or climbing stairs. If you feel unusually tired after minimal movement, your body could be signaling a B6 deficiency. So, where can you get vitamin B6? Fortunately, it's found in many common and nutritious foods, including poultry, like chicken and turkey, fish, especially salmon and tuna, bananas, potatoes, chickpeas, and fortified cereals. A well balanced diet with a mix of these foods can help maintain healthy B6 levels naturally. For those with digestive issues or poor absorption, B6 supplements may be necessary. The recommended daily intake for older adults is approximately 1.5 mg for women and 1.7 mg for men. While B6 is generally safe, taking high doses for extended periods can lead to nerve damage. So always consult with a healthcare provider before starting supplements. In summary, vitamin B6 is a powerful ally for leg strength. It improves muscle endurance, supports nerve signaling, and reduces inflammation, all of which are vital for helping seniors stay active and independent. With the right intake, you may notice that your legs feel lighter, stronger, and more responsive, making everyday movement easier and more enjoyable. Dear viewers, strong, healthy legs are the foundation of independence, agility, and overall quality of life, especially in middle and old age. When your legs are steady, you can enjoy a morning walk, take care of yourself, play with your grandchildren, or simply stand up and sit down with ease, without pain or assistance. As we've seen in today's video, maintaining healthy legs isn't just about regular exercise. It also comes from within. It starts with the nutrients we provide our bodies each day. Vitamin D, calcium, B12, magnesium, potassium, vitamin K, and B. Each one plays a crucial role. from supporting bone strength and muscle performance to improving nerve communication and reducing cramps. Start with simple, practical habits. Eat a balanced, nutrient rich diet. Enjoy light sunlight in the morning and stay active at a level that suits your ability. And don't forget the importance of regular health checkups to understand what your body might be lacking. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe to 24H Health, and share this video with friends and loved ones, especially those who care about healthy aging and leg mobility. We'll continue to bring you trustworthy, easy to understand health information you can apply right away in your everyday life. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.